Warning! This video contains rumors, speculation, strong opinions, and a Mad Max. Why am I mad? Well, I'm talking about Kathy Kennedy. Is she fired? Is that the breaking news? Well, no, it's not. But we are going to talk about Star Wars Celebration and breaking news for Kathy. That's what we're going to talk about in this one. Because, Kathy, breaking news. Star Wars Celebration 2019. There is no award waiting for you here. The music you will have to face is waiting for you, though. And it's not the award music you're used to or come out of hiding for. But here's the real story. She will probably be there in limited capacity, if at all. I doubt she will give an actual interview. Maybe the StarWars.com type. And if she does take the stage, it'll be an announce something that's a no-brainer. Like Obi-Wan with Ewan McGregor. Or something the fans have been wanting for. But I really think it's the Obi-Wan. And then she'll go back into hiding. Because that's all she knows how to do. And that's what she expects. The fan applause for something that should have been announced at Celebration 2017. You have no problem accepting all those admission and tickets and all that cost it is for the fandom to go for a non-announcement, which you promised at 2017, and that's what it was for. It's her fault the project got canceled 3 times before. It's her failure. One of many failures. I really think that's the card she will play, though, the Obi-Wan card. My speculation is that Kathy is going to move on to be the president of Disney+. Or whatever they're going to call her. I think she'll be in charge of Disney+. And then, unfortunately, eventually, the president of Disney. Remember, I said that she would never be fired in the sense of the word. Because Hollywood, they don't fire people publicly unless you get caught with your literal pants down. If you fail, you get moved on, you get promoted upwards, but not fired. So, but I do think she's done with Lucasfilm after this. Star Wars Celebration 2020 or 2021, I don't think she'll be in charge. She'll be acting like she's too busy. And that's what's going to happen with the Rian Johnson trilogy, too. We thank Rian for his service, but another opportunity came up and he was too busy with that project. That's just how Hollywood works. Things get announced all the time. They may not even ever address it. They might just keep announcing new things. Because the streaming service is also coming soon. That's another reason I wanted to make this video. You haven't heard about that too much either. And it's going to be... Rumor is that it's going to be before the end of the year, right when Episode 9's in theaters. So they have to talk about it. Read between the lines. That's how they think they're going to get the fans back. Move Kathy away from Lucasfilm because she's too busy. Another reason I believe it is, Kathy, this is the one of the main reasons I think she's done too, is Kathy never cared about Star Wars. Only what she can use and get away from it. Get from it. Or what woke points she could score from it. I think you're looking at the next president of Disney once Bob Iger is gone. But not before she heads up the Disney Plus service. And Iger potentially running for president. Leaving the spot open for the first woman president of Disney. And that'll get him a lot of votes, huh? So, to recap, that's how I believe it's going to go down. Kathy will give the announcement for Obi-Wan because that's what she's botched for all these years. That announcement has been on the cusp of the public eyes and ears for so long, and it's been pushed back every time. That's the cards they've been holding. They've been holding it hostage. It's the only sure thing. She will spin her work on Star Wars as a success. Say how much work it was to get that trilogy done. And that's the reason she's there too. This is the other reason she's done with Star Wars, guys. She wants to end on a high note. Even though there's no... we don't believe there's a high note for her, but the way she could spin it in her career as a bullet point the highest grossing trilogy of all time. You think she's going to stick around after? I mean, no matter what episode 9 does, even if it's the box office is way down from The Last Jedi, it's still going to be the highest grossing trilogy of all time because of the first one, The Force Awakens. And then she's going to move on to that streaming service. She could be some use there, because she does have contacts for producing lots of content, different content, but keep her away from actual creative decisions. And that's the goal for everyone. Keep her away from creative decisions. And the next part is her replacement, Jon Favreau, the real man behind Iger's success. He kicked off the MCU right. Feige would be nothing without him. He was the first one to do the Disney live-action movies justice with the Jungle Book, and from what it looks like, The Lion King. Not to mention getting The Mandalorian started. Another thing the fandom is 100% behind on all sides of this conversation. After examining Jon's history, I really think he is the right person for the job, and that also leaves Filoni to do what he does best: head up the creative decisions in Star Wars. Look, she's not going to come out of hiding without something up her sleeve. She couldn't be that, well, depending on how you think of her intelligence, I don't think she's that stupid as to not have something up her sleeve to announce. She loves to announce things. She just can't follow through. But I want to work on another video about Kathy before Celebration starts, about her being the worst movie entertainment president ever. So if you want to see that, ask for it in the comments. And smash the hell out of that like button. Because, as much as you viewers are saying that you want Star Wars content, if you don't comment or rate those videos, rating and commenting is the only way you can let YouTubers know how to go a certain way with their videos. You need to ask for it. I want to make that content. Comment below and smash the hell out of the like button. I have to say a lot about how bad Kathy has done, all her failures. So much on that later for another video though. But please also check out my Jon Favreau video, because I worked hard on that one, and I believe he's the right man for the job. Before even removing the problems with The Last Jedi and dividing the fans, Kathy with her SJW agenda, but not having an agenda for Star Wars. After looking at his track record, even without the division of the Star Wars fan base, I think he should be the next president of Lucasfilm. And how he's sticking around with Disney when he could have many more opportunities after the Jungle Book, or how they treated him after Iron Man 2. You know, they did him wrong on that one, pushing him around to include certain things, and then making it on a shortened film schedule because of the success of Iron Man 1. It leads me to believe there is more he wants to Disney. There has to be a reason he is sticking around. And then I will provide a link to that video in the description. Really, I want you guys to comment below what you think of my predictions. And if she does move on to Disney streaming service, I know you guys are not fans of Kathy, but could you see how that may actually be where she could be of some use? I don't think she's a useless person. I just think she's full of it, and she uses things. She used Star Wars to get where she is, and I don't think she wanted to stay there. She just wants the notoriety. She wants it as a bullet point on her resume. She could see, anyone could see, that the sequel trilogy with Luke, Han, and Leia is going to give you some box office money, no matter how bad they botched it. And I think they botched it bad. But no matter how hard they did, you could see that there was the potential for big box office there. And I think that's why she took over. She left it in ruin. Time to build it back up. And I think this is the guy to do it. So, let me know your thoughts. Join in the conversation, and I'll see you in the next one.